Hi Leo, I love you honey. So we're going to do a general reading. Will not resonate with everyone. Take it resonates, leave the rest. I love you honey. Got a personal check your inbox for Leos. For the Leos that watch this channel. Holy angels, Holy spirits, to the divine above. Angels and ancestor gods. Leo, we're going to see what this is. Taurus energy. Oh. You could own an independent business. You could have went independently following through because there was a lot of situations here that was draining your energy. Yeah, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You're telling somebody you better back off. Yeah, this is an Empress telling somebody you better back off. A shocking revelation of a transformation alone assessing the soulmate. This is a feminine telling somebody to F off. Because she's saying that someone here has known the truth the whole time. What truth did they know? The Ace of Swords. What truth did they know? Well, there's a Queen of Swords. Getting a different perspective. Without support. Long time justifying. Look at that. This masculine. They're justifying clearly. There you go. The struggle to recognize in secret. Oh my gosh. They're struggling with their recognizing behind the scenes. Something about the Queen of Swords that they're recognizing behind the scenes. Libra energy or feminine that's really, really on a smart. Who is the Queen of Swords in this reading in general? Could be a lover that's watching. Uh-oh. Didn't tell the truth. Oh, they cheated. They cheated. The one that's watching, your lover or your divine counterpart, they cheated. It's the deception in marriage. Making a stand in judgment through the reflection of truth. Oh my gosh. They're the ones that cheated. They could have actually, it's either man or woman, you know, whoever it is, they cheated. Let's get you a spread. For the Leos that watch this channel. Holy angels, Holy spirits, to the divine above. Angels and ancestor gods. Leo. Where's this reading going to start? There it is. Knight of Wands. That's sexual immaturity right there. Sneaking around. You know, that's more than once. A plan in preparation. Yeah. Prepared for family to watch the Emperor. Oh my gosh. The Emperor, this is a masculine. How many years ago, maybe? There's the Queen of Swords right there. This probably happened 2 years ago. Freedom from distress to successfully recognize that they better take their emotions out of there to initiate their destiny now. Woo! Well, let's get a challenge so we can clarify the whole reading. Oh, gosh. Challenge, 10 wands. It's heavy. That responsibility weighs heavy. Oh, comes with 9 cups. The foundation of this reading. And there she is, Queen of Swords, Libra energy, 3 cups. This could be a feminine ascending too. The Queen and the King of Swords is the Ascension pair of tarot. Aquarius and Libra. In the recent past, to clarify. For the Leos that watch this channel. Uh-oh. 3 swords in reverse. Make sure you're going to be able to see the spread. Oh, we got 2 in reverse. We're going to take them. Oh, I normally don't leave them on the table reverse, but yeah, that's what's been happening behind the scenes. Transformation. Secretly changing. A hidden transition. 8 cups come in reverse. Wasn't able to pull their emotions out. Yeah, and now they recognize it. Oh gosh. You see that moon? Moon's in reverse. Guess what happens when the moon comes in reverse? The secrets come out. Ooh, very interesting. What's coming in for this reading? King of Swords. Counterpart to the Queen of Swords. Woo! 4 Cups. Indeed. Your internal Ace of Cups. You're turning your back on the cups that's already been poured out by the lover. 4 Swords. Because you don't know the truth. If you're not for sure if it's your divine counterpart, you're not giving them any cups. This is 9 cups to 8 cups. If you don't give them 1, they're going to pour out 8. Leo said pour them out. Pour them out, baby. Leo, where you at? Yeah, Leo. Internal. Yeah, Strength card in reverse. You're acknowledging maybe that somebody's against you, a confusion of the initiation. You don't know what they have in their offer, that Page of Cups. Leo's going to say, open the envelope. Let me see what's in there. This is a Leo that knows, when they go in public, they look at the gas pumps before they touch it. You know, those needles and stuff that's hid up in the napkins. When they get in their car, they could walk around their car and make sure nothing's changed in 5 minutes. This is a Leo that feels like they've been looking behind their back since birth. Look at that. Quickly communicating, Queen of Wands, a blockage, a spiritual blockage of argument. Oh gosh. Manifesting love. You're going to test them. This is a feminine fire sign that is going to test. You're going to test them. And you know if they're your divine counterpart, they're going to pass the fucking test. If not, they're going to tuck their tail and walk away. Internal. 6 Cups. And the World. You're closing out those soulmate cycles. This is past life soulmate cycles. Or you could be ending a cycle with a soulmate. Oh, external. King of Wands. The masculine has finally appeared. Oh, he's challenged. Oh, he feels challenged, honey. He could be challenged, the masculine, ending a cycle with someone in the past, but he has to come back together one more time with this Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh. Why is he so scared? Why is it such a challenge? 5 Swords. Go in there and get it, buddy. Oh, because he's not the one that cheated. The Knight of Wands. In reverse. He don't want sex. He doesn't want sex. And that's all she wants. There's the Queen of Swords. And the 10 Pentacles. He doesn't want sex from her because he knows that it'll block his abundance. Well, I'll be gosh darn. Oh, well, we're going to leave that there. Let's pull the rest of this spread. We got room. I don't know what I'm doing. We're going to dig into this spread because of the way that it come out first. Because there's a lot of tests going behind the scenes right now. I'm not going to go into it right now because of the personals that's been coming in here. You understand what I'm saying? I see it behind the scenes when you get 3 or 4 personals and the things that's in the personals. My goodness. Let's see. The main aspect of this reading. The initiation to be alone in love and confused. Interested in the blessing that they breadcrumbed in confusion. Oh, main aspect towards Leo. Emperor in reverse. I won't put a collective in reverse and judgment. Masculine in judgment. Breaker 19 calling on the divine. Follow, can you hear me? He's not going to be able to follow through. He's not going to be able to sit on his throne until he calls the divine above. There you go. To be able to release all that stress, anxiety, and sleepless night kind of thing. No more stress and no more nightmares. There you go. Magician. They have to manifest to release the stress. Because it's going to come with truth. They have to master emotional healing. This is a masculine and Aquarius energy have to master emotional healing because the King of Swords and the 4 of Cups, this is a masculine in strategic thought. He's like, oh my gosh, I rejected my Ace of Cups. Remember the Ace of Cups was in reverse? They might have actually poured you a drink and you poured it out. I don't need your drink is what you're trying to say. I don't need your drink. You got one already. Wow. Let's see. Clean the table. So where this reading has started right here is the Seven Swords and the Knight of Wands. A lot of deception, a lot of interference, a lot of sneaking around. And the kind of sneaking around this is sexual. This woman could have actually screwed 7 friends. At least 5. Golly. Leo. Where's the divine feminine in the 7 swords and the Knight of Wands? Oh my gosh. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Not moving forward to the destiny. Oh my gosh, she come out. She's heartbroken. She said, I'm not going that way. Ha! She said, I'm not going that way. That's what she said. She carries 3 of those swords. And the King of Wands carry 5. So there's 8 swords up there. So the 1 sword that come out earlier, she's had a, she's not going that way. The Empress said she's not going that way. Ten Cups, emotionally drained. High Priestess. She knows that it will emotionally drain her and her higher self. That's a realm nobody touches. Not even her. Woo! Okay, where's the feminine altogether with the 7 swords, Knight of Wands? Shuffled again. And here comes the Hierophant. Judgment. You have the Emperor in reverse and Judgment. She is up there with the divine. She says, Father. And it's a 5 and a 20. So that's 25. When you break that down, put that up, that's a 7. That's through faith and wisdom. Spiritual faith and wisdom with a new perspective. Well, now. Masculine. 10 Pentacles in reverse. Uh-oh. Masculine was probably drained, or something here was not very abundant. 5 Pentacles. Not all situations, but altogether, he could have known this person for 15 years, okay? They could have started out as childhood friends where that 6 of Cups come out. But it's somebody they got used to. But if they did have a relationship with this person, if they did invest with this person, they're going to have to divide their assets with this person. They're going to actually have to give them 10 Pentacles out of 15. For example, they got a $100 bill. They got to give this person $75. Golly. The masculine here is feeling left out in the cold because he has nothing. He's prepared to turn his back on it and let it fall because he's unemotionally fulfilled. Uh-oh. The Fool. He has successfully, he wants an empress to be recognized in public. This emperor. Oh my gosh. He is right now is wanting an emperor. This emperor is wanting an empress to be recognized in public. Yeah. The enlightenment of emotionally walking away. Oh my gosh. It's it was walking away from the true empress to a fake twin. Oh. The challenge here is a wish fulfillment. To be emotionally content, it's just weighing very heavy. You know, the 10 of Wands, look at it like this. The longer, it's not what you pick up, it's the longer you hold it, the more it hurts. Use a 16-ounce water bottle, hold it above your head with one arm. How long are you going to hold it? You going to hold it till tomorrow? Nope. Here's the King of Wands. Leo or masculine energy, 3 Pentacles. So there's a masculine here. He's actually acknowledging, sometimes the 9 of Cups could be a smirkish asshole, but he's acknowledging to be emotionally content. He's trying to be there, but What's the 10 wands? That's those 10 swords. 4 wands. He has been, actually, he was depleted by this twin. He's at a dead end with this twin because of the confusion of what he manifested. That's 8 swords to the 9 swords with the magician. Magician. What's left? Truth sword. Where's the divine feminine in the 9 cups and 10 wands? She has a challenge to focus on sexually immature people. Oh, the Lover's in reverse. She said, She's at peace with what she wishes for through her strength, courage, power, wisdom, self-love, self-care, self-attainment, and secret. Woo. Woo, so. What would the divine feminine say to the King of Wands because of the 10 wands? This masculine is actually acknowledging all of this. It might have actually left him, for example, oh my gosh. The deck just quit. There it is. He's come together with something that's not on his destined path. That's what he's actually recognizing. And is what I was going to get to. After all of this is done, he's really going to leave himself with 3 pentacles. From 15 to 3. So this masculine might pay extra just to make sure that nothing comes back. Whoa. Where's the divine feminine? 10 wands, 9 cups, and pull one more time. 10 wands, 9 cups. Well, there's that Ace of Wands, that new perspective, a whole new urge of creation. She's charged. In the Chariot. On forward, she said. Let's go. And she took her fucking wand with her. And just in case you don't know much about tarot, this Judgment Cross, that's spiritual 911, the breaker 19 kind of thing. It's actually on the front of the chariot. She doesn't have reins to drive these ponies. She drives these ponies with her third eye. This is a very connected feminine. Foundation. Why is the Queen of Swords and the 3 of Cups? There it is. Dead end after dead end after dead end. Feeling defeated, depleted, stabbed in the back, lied to and betrayed, challenged. Got to come back together to make a stand on the dead end. That there's nothing else there to work with. And see, 4 swords, 5 swords. There's your 9 swords right there. And then you have 10 swords here. That leaves again Ace of Swords. The truth is missing right here. Hermit. Uh-oh. A soul search. A reflection. Mind, body, and the soul. The Star. King of Cups. Masculine energy. Emotionally. Oh my gosh. He's fallen in love with this feminine. All because of a little argument. She must have hit his nervous syndrome like no one else. What did the feminine do different than the other women he's used to? Look, she loved him even though he didn't love himself. He didn't want to initiate. She knew it. She was unemotionally fulfilled and sad, but she still loved him. She still showed him love. Look at that. You have the feminine and the Ace of Cups. That's what she did. This could be a Queen of Swords with a group of friends. The Foundation, there's a situation here where there's nothing else there left to fight for. The Hangman, that's a different perspective. Oh, I don't know how my cards is getting turned upside down because it's confusion. You got to release that 10 wands to release the confusion. Let me see what I dropped. Because that Queen of Swords is in reverse and there's your 9 wands. Drop 9 wands and you're going to gain 1. A brand new perspective. You got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So, where's the Divine Feminine here? She's slowed down. It's not what she wished for. She's like, wait a minute. It's not what she wishes for in her destiny. Woo! Let's move forward and see where all this comes up. That's the foundation. So, recent past. That Tower is in reverse with the 3 of Swords. Needed to recover emotionally without a Tower. So as what you did, you actually secretly transitioned behind the scenes. You didn't allow people to know what you were doing, honey. Proud of you. This is Scorpio, Pisces energy, and fire energy with the Tower. The Emperor. Oh. Is this the Emperor didn't know something about what? What's the true sword? Alright, so this is a masculine. He didn't know what he was looking for. But he does now because he could be watching from afar. Could be saying you could have healed because someone was blocked from bringing you an initiation. The Divine actually blocked them because once you call for judgment through the Divine, they're not going to allow you around them. And if you get around them too soon, you might get your own karma. There's the Wheel of Fortune. That's a change, a turning point when making emotional decisions and making a stand. That's 7 wands, 7 cups. 7s are all about faith, attainment, and wisdom. And manifesting properly. Let's see what's at the top. It's going to get interesting over here. We're going to use a whole new bundle from here to there, okay? At the top of this spread, 8 cups in reverse and the 6 of wands. Successfully recognizing once the secrets come out. Oh, and here comes this offer. Once the secrets come out, here comes this offer. Look at that. All right, so they're going to ignore this immature offer right here. They have no emotions. Somebody here does not love the other person. The offer is just about sex. Knight of Wands, 7 swords, Knight of Wands, 7 swords. King of Swords in reverse. Masculine wasn't thinking straight. The World. Oh, well, that cycle's closing. Where is the masculine? 8 cups in reverse, 6 wands. Well, he's got a sword for every cup. His feminine's power confused him. His own power could confuse him. What's in the 8 swords? Confused by the quick communication and an ending. It weighs heavy on a level to successfully recognize what they're looking for when they change and what they wish for without support and coming together and healing. Someone here needs to keep a circle out of their spiritual growth. When your circle doesn't understand the spiritual growth syndrome, not everybody's got those glasses. You can't hand them to other people. You have to do that on your own. You simply cannot. It's forbidden. You have to actually do it yourself. Once you put the glasses on, you can't take them off. Even after death, you won't be able to take them off. What's coming in this reading is the King of Swords and the 4 of Cups. So this could be an offer from an Aquarius or a masculine that has really been thinking here lately. The King of Swords carries the butterflies on the back of the chair, which means ascension. You know? So what's coming in for the reading? King of Swords. Oh my gosh. Well, here comes your masculine. 8 swords. See what he's doing? What's he doing? What's in the 8 swords? He's confused on what to offer. The Page of Pentacles, the initiation. He has to master this initiation. He don't know how to come into someone that doesn't need anything. So where's the Divine Feminine? 8 Pentacles. She's focused. She's Master Manifestor, baby. You have the Magician and the Eight of Pentacles for this Divine Feminine. She's unbreakable. She's unfuckwithable, is what I'm going to say. So if the feminine is masculine manifesting, that's probably what's confusing the masculine. You're in her energy. You're ending it with someone in the past. You could be ending it with a soulmate. Who is the Six Cups? King of Wands in reverse. Yes. Something in the past was stripping energy vampires, what I'm getting. Where's the feminine? Where's the Divine Feminine? 6 cups in the world. Well, she has 9 cups. And the Fool. She's free to do whatever the fuck she wants to do. She just wishes to be free. She just wants to be emotionally content and free. Successfully recognizing a soul reflection. She wasn't prepared either, but she did the work anyway. Wow. Your external energy, King of Wands and the Five of Swords. Remember that King of Wands, he was in reverse, but King of Wands come out in reverse here too. Somebody's just trying to drain you, honey. And this is the Five of Swords with the King of Wands. Could be a masculine, confused, in conflict, drama. Could be with 5 different people. There it is. The challenge is to be enlightened and be prepared for the truth. Woo! Unemotionally fulfilled. A different perspective on the challenge behind the scenes. The Moon. So whoever this King of Wands is needs to keep secrets. Keep things to yourself. What's in this 5 swords for the King of Wands? External Leo. You have Temperance. That's coming into peace and contentment. Oh, they're at peace with the deception. It's like they're glad it happened. They're at peace with all of the interferences. So this is a masculine that's just got a lot of attachments. What's in those attachments? His Judgment. That breaker 19 calling on the Divine Father. Can you hear me? 6 cups. Past life attachments. Soulmate attachments. 6 of Swords. He was divinely guided to leave those behind to go to his destiny. Justice. That would have justified what he did not know. The blockage. He blocked himself. Didn't look for the truth. So I guess that's why the Emperor here in reverse in Judgment. That breaker 19 calling on the Divine Father. Can you hear me kind of thing? Where's the Divine Feminine when the Emperor is in reverse in Judgment? It's all in reverse. She doesn't feel like herself there. She's not reconsidering her boundaries. She'd rather be alone. She just feels breadcrumb. Knight of Cups. She is reconsidering her boundaries when she lets friends in because she is only going to invest in something that's interesting. Wow. I don't know how else to say it. Where's the masculine in the Emperor in Judgment? 10 Cups. Oh, he could be leaving home. You have six swords and 10 cups. Whatever has been emotionally fulfilling him lately, he's got to leave because he's got to put those 5 swords in that boat. But guess what has to happen before he puts the 5 swords in the boat? Because you got 7 swords right here. From 7 to 6, truth's got to come out. The initiation, it's over. He's got to start all over after this 10 swords. Independent reflection. He's got to reflect on his mind, body, and the soul. He has to seclude himself. Maybe even have to seclude himself from family. People that he loves the most. Oh gosh. Where would the Divine Feminine be? Can we pull her some cards? Emperor in reverse in Judgment. Breaker 19 calling on the Divine Father. Can you hear me? There's the Chariot again. She left. See you later, Rotten Tater. She don't want no more Empress. Signed, sealed, delivered. Woo! She's moving on, baby. Oh, golly. This is breaking this Emperor. This is what's breaking the Emperor. He knows that she doesn't need anything. So therefore, he don't know really what to take her. Queen of Swords is watching. Who gives a fuck? Let them watch. Stop putting so much out there. What needs to be done towards the Queen of Swords? You know, the Queen of Swords sometimes can be a ragged energy. You know, every card got their downfall. It's like 10 soulmate contracts of friends. It's past friends. Sexually immature friends. Assessing the investments of being unemotionally fulfilled through the enlightenment of justice. Trying to block spiritual balance. Causing heartbreak. And that's where the feminine said. She said in that heartbreak for just a minute though. Potential outcome. Somebody gonna be manifesting to release all this stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights. You know, that Nine of Swords in reverse is being able to release the mental tension. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, 5 Cups. So emotional sadness is being looked into. The King of Swords and the Hermit, Aquarius, and Virgo energy. This masculine, he is actually secluding himself because he has successfully recognized what he's come together with. 3 Cups, Queen of Swords. Where's the divine feminine? Well, she's in the moon energy. She's in her energy. She's secretly in those cycles, baby. Feminine, I hear the feminine saying, shh. Oh, I will. Masculine, to release all that tension. Manifesting to release all that tension. Masculine. Uh-oh. That's when the truth's going to come out, my love. That's when the 9 Swords is going to add to the... You can't get the 9 Swords straight if you ain't got the Ace of Swords there. There you go. Interested in the truth. As soon as he's interested in the truth, he could have a mother watching or an ex also watching. Dead-end lover. Contract of riches. Initiated to a friend. To block the masculine to be able to control emotions and talk to a soulmate with a new perspective of what you allow to challenge your mentality. You've met with your person. You've met with your counterpart. You're the only one that talked to them about what they didn't know about the spiritual realm. They went back and told their family. And their family, some of their family don't like you. But they know as soon as they leave the family, judgment will be called on the family. Boom shakalaka. Right there's a shocking revelation. This is why the Tower has been halted. 3 Swords and Justice. This is going to be the only thing that's going to spiritually balance one of you through heartbreak. Oh gosh, here we go. To pay back the Queen of Swords for what was done to the Queen of Wands through this stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights, emotionally walking away. There's your 5 Swords. It's a challenge to communicate to a soulmate when you don't know what the contract is. Hope, faith, balance, renewal, honey. You're not going to be able to find out until you heal. The enlightenment of a lover. Through a dead-end Queen of Pentacles. Undermined by a Queen of Pentacles. This could be someone undermined by their mom over and over and over again. But this Queen of Pentacles, she's a businesswoman. She's a wife. Watching to initiate a contract. And defend an independent responsibility to initiate the devil to the King of Swords while reflecting. You're going to have to block all that out. Whoever this person is right here, I don't know if it's for your person or you, but it's somebody that your person's connected with, I'm saying, because the King of Swords is Aquarius energy. Somebody in their past don't want them to connect because they know as soon as they connect, they'll never talk to this person will never be the same person again. It's like they trained them to be a certain way. But when they got with you, you give them a different menu. It's pissed somebody off. What's Leo's person doing different? once they met them, since they've met this other person. So that deep emotional immense transformation, they're putting it to rest and they're leaving. This masculine is going to give them everything. I told you, going to give them everything because they're manifesting and planning preparation that anything that is going to interfere with this partnership, that the divine behind the scenes, oh, wish fulfillment and love, baby, to be able to move forward independently and slowly heal. Peace and contentment and nurturing without support. Anything that's blocking their enlightenment, to take a stand against this Queen of Pentacles, because this is challenging their interest in communicating and dropping those responsibility of a friend. See, those friends is carrying the heavy load there. There you go. Because every time you come together, it's nothing but fucking negativity. There's the King of Pentacles spending a lot of time alone. If they are still living with someone, they're still alone. I don't think they are. They might be connected by paper, still married or something like that, but they're not connected energetically. This is the energy stabilizing the soulmate connection, intuitively, patiently waiting for the right time to bring in this offer. Oh my gosh. I love you guys. Let me know in the comments. Ciao.